I cannot believe it is finally here. They said it would never happen because the creator hates card games or so on and so forth. Whatever the reason was, they just said it was never going to happen. And guess what? It's finally happened. We've got ourselves our very first spoiler for Guilty Gear. Oh, isn't it beautiful? For those of you who don't know, Guilty Gear is a fighting game. It's been around for a very long time. I think I played around like Guilty Gear hashtag accent core reload. So one of those very like kind of old versions of it at this point. Slayer, 100% Slayer. But this isn't about Slayer. This is about Kai. And if you're unfamiliar, Kai is like a main character of Guilty Gear lore. Appears in every game. So popular and so convoluted at one point, we had a Robo Kai character who was kind of cool. But this is neither here nor there. This is Kai on a very cool looking card named Heaven or Hell, which is kind of how you start a match of Guilty Gear, which I really dig, and that's kind of very synonymous with the franchise. We just got to take a look at the stylization of the card here before we go any further ahead, because this is like just a very cool looking card. I really honestly really like the My Hero frames, and I think things have been kind of hit or miss since we got away from those, but this frame already looks very cool, looks very stylized, looks extremely like aggressive. Like if you look at the numbers, how they just kind of have this cool slash going throughout them. Even on the block modifier, the bottom two has, you know, the kind of slash going with it, which I think is really nice. So just overall, and the font on Heaven and Hell too, that just looks great as well. Just stylistically, I really love this. Really feels like Guilty Gear, because Guilty Gear has always been an anime game and it's been a fighting game, and it's mashed into one, and this art style looks fantastic. So let's actually take a look now at what the card does real quick, because I could just gush about it the entire time about how it looks, because it looks beautiful. But let's talk about what it actually does. It's a 3 difficulty foundation, checks a 5. It has a pretty honest block modifier for a foundation at +2. It only has 1 enhance on it, and it says enhance sacrifice, choose 1. If you added 2 or more cards to your momentum this turn, choose both instead. Your 2 options are the first being mill 5. This attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage for each attack milled this way. Option 2 is reveal 1 card from your hand. Add 1 copy of the revealed card from your discard pile to your hand. So there's a lot of decks right now that really specialize in self-mill, burning their decks out real quickly. Endeavor, Aaron come to mind immediately. And this is exactly the kind of like card that would fit perfectly with that game plan. The second ability, reveal 1 card from your hand. This is just a very like simple tutor that you would play in a scenario where like you don't really care what your opponent has because everything is going to come in too fast, or you already know what they have, or they've blocked too many times that they can't realistically block anything else anymore. It's a great time to grab like an attack that you want to kill something with, or it's a great way to, hey, I'm going to grab a different defensive card and show you what I have exactly, but I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that because I know you seeing the 2 defensive cards is going to shut your turn down because it won't go anywhere, at the risk of not being able to maybe draw some gas because I'm holding 2 defensive cards that may or may not get played based on how your opponent reacts to it. So, yeah, Guilty Gear is pretty exciting for me. The other thing that's really cool is that UVS Games has come out and they said that the Blitz box, which is a smaller product and like exactly what I personally like to see as a card game player who is old, so big fan of that. But they said that it introduces an exciting new gameplay mechanic that brings a fresh edge to your matches and keeps battles fast and unpredictable. I really honestly wonder what that is going to be, because they introduce like pizza and all sorts of stuff like that all the time, but it doesn't necessarily show up outside of other sets, so I am kind of curious to see what they end up doing with that. But that's Guilty Gear. I am super excited. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.